Right. So, has Doctor Who, up until this point, been this sophisticated? And that's an awkward word, isn't it, sophisticated, because it has a lot of meanings. But I think in this context, what I'm saying is the amount of levels going on here. This is just, Lib said it earlier, and I think it holds true. We're obviously trying to stay in the moment, but this feels as new Who as it's ever felt. And by new Who, I think we mean just a programme that isn't afraid to shoot for the stars, What we've got here is the Doctor is mysterious, he's troubling, he's unknown. There's a whole swathe of backstory that we were hitherto unaware of. I mean, in previous, Hartnell aside, early Troughton aside, I can't think of moments when the Doctor has felt suspicious. Is that the right word? Sort of dangerous. And here it's done seamlessly. And it's so soaked in a story that is aware of and reveling in the past of the show. We're set in 1963. We've had a reference to Hartnell. My voice has changed many times. I had to leave suddenly. If you know your Doctor Who history, this is a complete turnaround of what we thought was the case. Now, New Who does that all the time. And I think that, to an extent, there have been moments prior to this, like The Deadly Assassin, where what we thought was true. But very rarely with the Doctor is that happening. Then, in addition to that, we have... I didn't need then, in addition to that. We have the whole stuff about race that I think is... It's not subtle, that would be... But it's...
It's not integral to the plot.
No, it's not integral to plot.
It's integral to the humanity.
Yeah. It adds to the whole tone of the piece. And given that we've got these two Dalek factions, and given that the idea of racial purity is going to come up, we've evoked Nazism here. All that stuff just adds layers to it, and just colours in. Doctor Who stories in the past, thrilling as they may be, are fairly black and white affairs. This has got way more going on. Like that moment in the cafe, I gasped because it's just the fact that the Doctor seems fragile for a minute, unsure of what his actions are. We don't ever really truly see the Doctor when we don't truly, we don't honestly know what's going on here, what the motivation is, what the plan is. With this Doctor, we're going to talk about plans a lot, aren't we? But that conversation is beautiful. Then Ace finds the sign in the window. Then we get the deeply meta, whatever that must have been on the telly. And let's be perfectly honest, it's not Doctor Who, because Doctor Who started in November. It would be dark outside, wouldn't it? Just a fact. It's just a fact. Also, the match of the day would have just been on. What more can I say? But, yeah, proper scary Daleks as well, doing proper scary Dalek things. Ace being just the best companion since Sarah Jane. I'm trying to get a response there.
I like her so far.
She's unbelievable.
Growing on me.
The death of Mr. Bronson
So is Tegan.
in the graveyard was very, very sad. And, that plaintive, no, he cries up, shut up, Doc. He cries up to the sky is just... Oh, the one, I've got one critique. Let's be fair. The implication that Mike is linked to Ratcliffe is dropped in this so clumsily. It's a very, very strange moment in Doctor Who history, because for an episode that is so deftly woven together, that reveal is odd. No, dog, it's odd. She's being odd. But that's the only criticism of this so far. Genuinely, the only criticism. There is no green rubbery mask that doesn't look real. There is no Magma Beast in this, okay? This is utter class. Utter class. Farewell.